Welcome back, children. In the last session, we learned the first 8 lines of the poem Life by Henry Van Dyke. In those 8 lines, we learned that the author or the poet beautifully expressed that how he wants to live his life from years to years. He said that he will not turn from his goal. He wants to reach his goal with forward face and unreluctant soul. He will not mourn for the thing that disappears in the past, and he will not have fear that the future wails. But he will pay his happy heart from youth to age, and he will travel with cheer. These were the lines that we learned in the last session. So let me repeat it again. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul, not hurrying to, not turning from the goal, not mourning for the things that disappear in the dim past, nor holding back in fear. From what the future wails, but with a whole heart and happy heart that pays its tolls to youth and age and travel on with cheer. So we are going to see that what he says in the next 6 lines, that is the sestet of the sonnet. We already learned that the 14 lines are divided into 8 and 6. The first 8 lines are called as octave. In those lines, the poet have beautifully expressed that how he wants to live his life. In the next 6 lines, he says that what are all the things that he will face in his life to achieve his goal. He already said that he will not worry about anything that has disappeared in the past, or he is not going to worry about anything that wails in the future. So let us see that what he tells in the next 6 lines. So let the way wind up the hill or down. So let the way wind up the hill or down. So let the way of his life's journey may be up the hill or down the hill. He may out to travel in rough or smooth place. The journey will be joy. So what the poet is telling, though he travels up the wind or down the hill, over the rough or smooth way, his journey will always be a joyful one. He also says that still seeking what I sought but when a boy. So always the poet is telling in his life journey, he never feel that he was getting aged. He always says that he was a boy, which means that his adventure in journey is still going on and on, which shows that he is not having any backwardness or not feeling anything that he got aged, and because of that he wants to get back. He is telling that still seeking what I sought when but a boy. When he was a boy, what he seek, the same thing he has still in his age. What are the thing as a boy one will sought for? We as a boy sought for new friendship, high adventure, and a crown, of course. Everyone is eagerly waiting for an appreciation. So here the poet is also telling, as a boy, he sought for friendship, high adventure, and a crown. My heart will keep the courage of the quest. So whatever it may be, the poet is telling his heart will always keep the courage for a long search. Everyone should have a courage in search. We will be searching for something or other thing in our life every time. So in that search, we should have courage, which shows that we are eagerly waiting to face anything in our life. Though it is up or down the hill, though it is a rough or smooth our journey is, we never mind about, because we have courage in our quest. We have courage in our search in our life. And hope the road's last turn will be the best. The poet is beautifully telling that he always have the hope that the last turn of the road will be the best one in his life, which shows that he doesn't want to have, he doesn't hesitating to keep on searching. At last he beautifully ends the poem by telling that he has a great hope that the last turn in his life will be the best one. So he is searching throughout the life. Throughout the life, he is searching for a very good friendship, high adventure, and is eagerly waiting for a crown to decorate his head. So those things with full heart, with full courage and quest, he is searching for it. At last, he is telling, though he have not got those in his life, he will not stop his journey. That's why he is telling that the hope, he has a hope that the road's last turn will be the best one for him, which shows that he wants to prove himself that he will always have a quest on his journey of life. That's why I have said that. So let the way wind up the hill or down, over rough or smooth, the journey will be the joy. Still seeking what I sought but a boy. Here the poet is telling I means the poet himself is mentioning. Still seeking what I sought but a boy. New friendship, high adventure and a crown. My heart, my again. Here the poet mentions about himself. That is, Henry Van Dyke tells about himself. His heart will keep the courage of quest and hope the road's last turn will be the best. So this sonnet, that is 14 lines of this long lyric, beautifully explains about the life journey of a poet. In the first 6 lines, that is first 6 lines of the sonnet, the poet says that he is very sharp and very good in searching his life journey, and he is ready to accept anything in his life journey. So let me read the poem again. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul, not hurrying to nor turning from the goal, not mourning for the thing that disappear in the dim past, nor holding back in fear from what the future wails, but with a whole and happy heart that pays its toll to youth and age and travel on with cheer. So let the way wind up the hill or down. So he never mind. Let his way be the up the hill or down the hill. Let his way be over rough or smooth. The journey will always be joy for him, because still seeking what I sought but when a boy. New friendship, high adventure and a crown. My heart will keep the courage of the quest and hope the road's last turn will be the best. So the poet Henry Van Dyke beautifully says that how his journey, life's journey, is going to be very smooth though it is rough, very high though he face low wind. So like the same, we should also have courage in our life to face the problems that we about to face, and we should be very happy to tackle the problem. If we mourn, that's all, everything will disappear. So we should not mourn for anything. At the same time, we should not hold back for anything. So children, I hope everyone have learned the first 8 lines of this sonnet and you have by hearted, I think so. So remaining part will be the easier one for you, because it is only 6 lines you are going to by heart for the next session. So by heart these 6 lines also and write the test. So after this, I'll show you a set of questions. You just revise those questions and also try to find the answers for those. I have divided the questions into first and second stanza. So let me show you the questions of first and second stanza. Here comes the questions. Questions for the first stanza. Whom does the word me refers to? I have already said you whom does the word me refers to. I know you know the answer, that me refers to the poet. You should write the name of the poet here. Me refers to the poet Henry Van Dyke. Why do you think the poet is not in hurry? Why the poet is not in hurry? Because he has a forward face, he has an unreluctant soul, and he doesn't want to turn from his goal, so he doesn't want to be hurried. What should one not mourn for? We should not mourn, right? We should not be feeling sad. For what we should not feel sad, according to the poet, for what we should not feel sad, we should not feel sad for the things that disappears in the past. What does the phrase in the dim past means? Here the poet have mentioned a phrase in the dim past. In the 5th line, I think so. Yes, in the 5th line, the poet have mentioned in the dim past. What does it mean? In the dim past means the poet wants to express the past will always disappear. So that's why I have used the word dim here. So in the dim past, in the sense, the disappearing past. We don't want to mind about the disappearing past, right? That's why the poet have used the phrase in the dim past. Is the poet afraid of the future? Definitely not. He is not disappointed or afraid for the future. How can one travel on with cheer? How can one travel on with cheer? One can travel on with cheer if he pays a toll for youth and age. With courage, he can travel on with cheer. With courage in his life's journey, he can travel on with cheer. So let us go for the questions for second stanza. How is the way of life? How is the way of life? The way of life is both rough and smooth, and it can be up the hill or down the hill. How should be the journey of life? How should our journey of life should be? Our journey of life should be very enthusiastic, energetic. We should always expect for a very good friendship and everything. So our journey of life may be rough or smooth is the thing that the poet has mentioned here. So what did the poet seek as a boy? The poet, we know this, right? The poet seek as a boy for a very good friendship and what is a high adventure and also for a crown. What kind of quest did the poet have? What kind of quest did he have? He had a courageous quest. What is the poet's hope? The poet hoped that the last line will be life's last end will be the best one. What is the figure of speech employed in the poem? Throughout the poem, the poet is emphasizing about life, his journey. So we can understand the figure of speech in this poem is completely personification, because here the poet is personifying his journey of life. So these were the questions. So children, do write the answer for this question as well as the last 6 lines of the poem. So I'm expecting the answer from everyone. Thank you.